your tolerance for dealing with her masculinity isn't a measurement of yours. Your tolerance for dealing with her masculinity isn't a measurement of yours. So growing up in Chicago, man, the women here naturally, they can be aggressive. They can be masculine. They have their reasons, you know. It's kind of crazy growing up here in the inner city. But I do think as young men, we made the mistake of romanticizing that masculinity. Like it was attractive. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I like them a little mean or whatever the case may be. But as we've grown into the men who we were called to be, that shit is a turnoff now. Like it's just not what we want to deal with. And ladies from Chicago, my city, please don't hate me for this. But only the ones who are like this, the ones that are like, you know, a little bit more on the masculine side, aggressive side, you all make great friends. Horrible girlfriends.
Oh man!
Like the all the masculine shorties I know, that's like I could kick the shit with you. You know what I'm saying? We cool, but on the relationship side, it just don't work because the imbalance of the masculinity and femininity. So, fellas, just because, and they'll paint it as, let's say this aggressive woman, they'll paint it as if you can't handle it, aka you don't want to deal with that shit, you're soft. No, you're not. You just don't want to deal with that shit.
Better options.
It's better options. Like I can go over here and I don't have to deal with the female version of me.
Yeah. And if you flying all the way to Dominican Republic for those options,
no,
you a wild ass nigga.
No, passport bros. I hate that y'all even have that as a name. I'm not even gonna speak on that. Like, that wasn't even an option. It's never an option. We win here. I win wherever my feet is at.
For sure. I'll say this. Are you?
I'm done.
Okay. The crazy thing is the most masculine presenting women that I've ever dated have ended up being some of the softest women I ever dated.
Okay.
That should be a show. Majority of the times. Unless you a real east side.
Like, bro.
Unless you a real, and that's not many women. Like, you know what I'm saying? Most of these chicks that's acting that way, they hardened by their environment. They still got a soft core. And there's a lot of dudes, if you don't want to break through that, if you don't want to get her to let her guard down, I'm not mad at you at all. I think me being from the south side of Chicago, I've dealt with it so much that it's not even that difficult for me to do it. You know what I'm saying? So it's not a big challenge for me. I'm not advocating for niggas to go do that though, especially if you didn't grow up with. I grew up with y'all. I know how y'all is. Like I know how tough y'all is. I know whatever, and I know you really soft as hell. So I don't have. It's not a problem for me. But I'm also not advocating for men to deal with that if you don't want to at all.
I'm not gonna hold you. I don't want to deal with that shit. That was beautiful what you just said. Like, hey, I grew up on the south side. I grew up over east.
Yeah, they was worse over there.
I grew up over east. You know what I'm saying? But that's just like, okay, so imagine this, right? Imagine a nigga, he in his late 30s, early 40s, and he's blaming the way he acts because his father wasn't in his life. At some point, you got to take accountability and change wherever you're fucked up at.
It's different.
Why is it different, Terry?
Because masculine energy is necessary to survive and feminine energy is not. Like, we live in a dangerous capitalistic society.
Okay.
Danger and capitalism. You can back both of those with masculine energy. Chasing the bag, ambition, direction, purpose, that's all masculine shit.
Okay.
Protecting yourself, fighting, being aggressive, that's all masculine shit. If you don't have that in your life, you're going to become that. If you a 14-year-old girl, you got to take the bus to CVS every day, and there's no big brother to protect you, you're going to be a tough-ass girl, G. You're going to have to be to survive in your environment. So I get the comparison when men say that, but it's not like feminine energy and masculine energy are not equal things. They're equal opposites, but they're not the same to make that comparison. Like they're very much different. So every person in America, probably on the planet, either has to have masculine energy in their life in the form of someone else, or they're gonna become masculine. They have to. But you don't have to become feminine to survive. You're just gonna be a hard, cold-hearted motherfucker, but you're gonna be straight though.
So, with that being said, ladies, If you a little bit more on the masculine side, you know what I'm saying? If you aggressive,
Get the fuck
you
on.
know, you know who to holler at between the two of us. Terry is your guy.
I'm not even saying I'm not even saying I'm looking for an aggressive chick, a masculine chick.
Bro, just saying
I'm
he
just
understand.
saying that I could.
Whatever.
It's something that I could navigate if I run into a chick and I like her, and that's one of the challenges. I can navigate that. I'm willing to navigate that, but I'm not off top seeing shorty thug down the corner and shooting my shot. I ain't on that.
Bro, hollering at bitches with squares in their hand.
But masculine energy come in different forms though too, bro. Sometimes it present itself on some street shit. Sometimes it present itself on some CEO shit. It's still masculine energy though.
Mm-hmm.
Cause that CEO chick that's not on that street
Now,
masculine
her,
shit.
No. I get, like, I don't know why.
But she'll test your shit just like that street chick will on some paper shit.
Mm-hmm.
She might test your pocket. She might, whatever she might do. Like, she might test your, she gonna challenge you in different ways too. Think about the chick from Social Proof, the chick Donnie.
Oh, yeah. What about her?
She got some masculine energy.
Oh, she's masculine as fuck.
For sure. But it ain't that hood shit. It's that CEO shit.
Yeah.
So it's a difference. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's different types of masculine women.
Yeah.
Like, but it's all still the same. It just present different. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm
You
thinking
say you're willing to deal with her though, with the CEO masculine chick though.
I'm finna say something, but I just kind of almost pointed out my own shit. You know what I think it is that I don't fuck with? Maybe not even maybe, the disrespectful side of that. So I'm probably confusing. I'm
not
what?
advocating to fuck with no disrespectful woman.
You know what?
All.
Do I want to retract? But I will insert this. Correct. If I'm wrong on that, I do think that it's more so I don't fuck with the disrespectful side of that, of growing up on, like, because they can be very disrespectful. It's almost like damn, they're like next to a New York chick, like like that type of shit.
Yes,
I do see them when they're disrespectful like that as like hyper masculinity type shit.
Yes.
So that's the part I don't fuck with.
Yes.
Your survival instincts of having to be masculine, I get that. I understand that.
Yeah.
But that shit,
the rah-rah shit. And don't get me wrong, I've dated women like that too. I'm not dating a woman that's talking to me like that.
I'm telling you,
it's a lot of women that's like that, but if you date them and you a certain way, they just not talking to you. They not coming at you like that. For one, because they like you, and for two, you know, they might test you with some shit early, but it's like they not really coming at you like that. Even just, you know, like they just know, they know what niggas they can get a react. Because it's hood niggas that's, you know, whatever, they tough rock, but they know they could play that game back. You know I'm gonna stop fucking with you. That's the difference. You know I'm not gonna do it with you.
Yeah.
It might be a hood nigga that's willing to slap you and you're gonna disrespect him the next day and get slapped again.
They be calling each other bitches back and forth.
Talking to you.
Facts.
And you know that. So you just not playing with me like that. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, in my life, look, and we gonna be vulnerable on this motherfucker. In my fucking life, I'll be 33 next Thursday. And this happened recently. I've had one woman in my life. I thought I was gonna make it through without experiencing this.
Okay.
I had one woman call me a bitch.
Okay.
It was over immediately.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't even comprehend it. What? What did you just say? And that shit was I was done.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy. I still can't believe it sometimes.
For sure.
But it's a wrap.
Hey, Carter selling popcorn.
Man, anybody trying to buy that $57 popcorn? Nah,
Carter selling that double good charity popcorn. I don't know what the fuck they donate that shit to. They probably not donating that shit. But if you want to donate some shit, you know what I'm saying? It's a competition, and my son got to win. So if y'all want to buy some popcorn, it's a charity from my son for his elementary school. I'm going to put the link somewhere.
I'm going to say, throw that shit in the chat. I'll chat too.
For sure. For sure. What? We out.
Peace.